asked that at the start of the stream. Don't remove the message to musical. Fair enough. How do you feel about Trump ruining global economy? Good. Thank you for the €2, dude. I'm glad he did. Okay. I don't care about the global economy, to be honest with you, mate. That's never crossed my mind once in life. The global economy, the fucking trade. Oh, did he put what tariff on Laos? No way did he put that tariff on fucking Myanmar. What? I couldn't care less, man. And I don't even want to get into an argument over whether or not he did ruin it or not. Like, I really don't care. And the more you care about that, it's just... I know it can affect certain trades and jobs. I understand it. I do. But you guys will be alright. You'll adjust. If the world's being destroyed, then everyone's getting at the same time. So if everyone's getting at the same time, it's not so bad. There'll still be an upper and a lower. You just got to get to the upper part. Easy for the millionaire to say. I mean, you know. I wasn't a millionaire all the time. And I didn't care about tariffs when I wasn't. I was broke. Still got the paycheck. The end of the month. Figured out how to make more. It's just, you got to try. I don't know. People get caught up in so many political things and it's just like, yeah. It's alright. We had a global pandemic and people recovered. I know. You know what I mean? So, I know. It's a privileged take, I understand, but I feel like people focus too much on it. It's all fun and games until Trump tariffs mayonnaise. True, then I'll be pissed. It's not a wig. Music skit is good, but not on fight week. True. Very, very true. High prices and less jobs for an average Joe. Thank you for the €2. It's tough. You got to adjust and overcome. Thank you for the €2. I'm 21 guru dropping out of CLLG, earning $300 inside. Don't be an average Joe. Strive not to be an average Joe. How about that? I don't want to hear super chat donos complaining about tariffs while you spend $10 in CTE Volk impressions over the past 2 minutes. Let's just call it what it is. That's what I don't want to fucking hear. I don't want to hear fucking super chat donos coming in here talking about, what do you think about the tariffs, huh? Terrible, huh? I've just had you, like, random thing impressions for €5, then another €5, then another 10. So that's something I won't stand for. But I get it, yeah. I don't know if it's bad or whatever. I don't even care to look into it, though. Thank you for the 5. I'm 21 guru dropping out of CLLG, earning $300 insider hustles a month. MMA is the only thing I'm passionate about. Should I go ahead with the channel? I mean, you're not going to make it on YouTube, I'll be honest with you. You've done 3 different donos asking if you should do it. You ain't got it. You ain't got to drive for it, brother. Use this answer as a motivator to do it if you want. But, I mean, you're asking, should you do it? You don't want to. Clearly you don't. 3 different times in this very stream, you've said, should I do the stream? I'm already doing well. Or should I do the channel? I don't know if I'll do well. I mean, if you wanted to, you'd already have done it, brother. Start your channel already, for fuck's sake. Hey, Tay. Hey, fighting the night. How was that? I sold that one, lad. You're on fire this week. Thanks for the content, bro. No problem. Thank you for the 5, man. Impression of Strickland getting a call from Ghibli. Hello, sir. I need you to put your number of the gift card you have been acquiring to do it or not. Thank you for the 2. Hopefully, Volk's chin can hold up, especially after not fighting for 14 months. I'm worried for that layoff. But you know what, yeah? Volk's been out for 14 months. What the fuck happened to the last 14 months? I feel like Volk got KO'd 2 months ago. I was listening to Volk's DC interview while I was hitting biceps a second ago. And
he was saying, it feels like it's been quick. It doesn't feel like it's been that long that I've been out of here. I don't feel like I've been out of here over a year. Dude, it doesn't feel like he's been out over a year. It really, I would have guessed middle of 2024. I mean, that is over a year ago Volk was KO'd. 14 months ago. Are you joking me? That doesn't make any sense to me. Ilya Topuria knocked out Max Holloway 6 months ago. Half a year. I don't know, man. I don't know. It's worrying. Really worrying. Impression of Chandler screaming, Charlie bit my finger to Charles. Ow, Charlie, my bloodline. Charlie, my bloodline's ended. All right. I like Volk, but Lopez better for the sport. No one wants a division in the shadow of the former champ. Remembered how dead featherweight was after Conor left? I know. Lopez is better. It's good to have a fresh look. Otherwise, the division just lives in the shadow of Ilya Topuria. Thank you for the 5. I put a lot of dogs down in my day, brother. Even Gene Silver liked those bars. You can't help but respect the bars of Bryce Mitchell, brother. Who you got if Yair Lopez happens? I'll go Lopez. And maybe, but I am concerned for him over 5 rounds after his last fight. Did you see Ilya's interview today on PBD podcast? He said he will not fight anyone at 155 unless it's Islam. Fucking hell! Cut them from the sport if they don't fucking listen and they can go fight for the GFL and not fight because it's a fake promotion. Sick of them, man. Fight Oliveira. Damn, Mikhail Alexeychuk with a tan, dude. God. Yeah. I'm on a hold of a level on tweet. Why did you quit KFC? I realized it wasn't as healthy for me as I thought it was. It was like my cope meal. I'd have KFC and eat a bunch of chicken tenders and chips and popcorn chicken and be like, it's chicken, it's protein. And gravy and shit. And then one time, I don't know if you remember, chat. OGs will remember the fattest moment ever on stream. When I knocked over knocked over a tub of gravy onto my keyboard once. Don't know if chat remembers me saying that years ago. That was a moment. That was a low moment for me. I got too animated and I knocked over a tub of gravy on my fucking keyboard. Thank you for the $10. Thank you for the 2. Guru, hold tight your Chatham roots, bruv. Big up. All right. Oh, chat, I'm getting old, man. Over a tub of gravy on my fucking keyboard. Thank you for the $10. Thank you for the 2. Guru, hold tight your Chatham roots, bruv. Big up. All right, thank you for the 2. I'm not from Chatham, though, at all. Serious Dono, can you say what weight class the fighters are in when you're doing the prediction videos? Some of us are listening to them while we're working at the beginning of each prediction. Come on. I mean, all right, yeah, I guess, yeah. I could say the weight class of them. You don't know that? You gotta know that, though, right? I normally mention it anyway. You gotta know the fucking weight classes they're in, man. I'm not doing that out of principle because I don't want casuals listening to the videos. You gotta know the way. I get maybe like the record and who they fought and the odds. I get that, but what weight class they're in? Come on, lad. Thank you for the 10. I get it though. Maybe I will mention it. I do normally somewhat subconsciously mention the weight class at some point based on other opponents they fought. Maybe for the guys making their debut, I guess. I get that. Serious Dono, can you say what... I've already read that one. Thank you for the 10, though. Evening Mush, what's your go-to biscuit to dunk? Ooh, a Biscoff biscuit. Delicious. Big up De Pigger. Thank you for the $5, dude. Appreciate that, man. Pena starts every sentence with, at the end of the day... She's like Chihuahuas in that way. Thank you for the $2. At the end of the day... I just want to be a champion and make money for my family, man. Thank you for the 2. Biscoff, normie choice. Gene Silver is getting cremated tomorrow. All right. Thank you for the $2. I believe so as well. God dang it. UFC having 2 black Americans headline Azerbaijan on June 21st instead of Atlanta the week before. They sure know what they're doing. What geniuses, for fuck's sake. Have I missed the fight announcement? Who the fuck is headlining Azerbaijan? And is it not Yan? Jamal Hill Khalil Roundtree, Azerbaijan. What? Why that event for him? I mean, it's a good fight and it's a good main event. I like it as a fight night main event, and maybe it's just a timing thing, but Yan said he's fighting on International Fight Week. Yeah, Fiziev is from Azerbaijan, though. I know Fiziev just fought Gaethje, but come on, dude. This is the time where Fiziev's got to get right back in there. Not to Saruki and Fiziev. No. I don't know, man. That's odd matchmaking right there. But there you go. Thank you very much for the $5. It's not even Black American thing. It's just like there's options from that region to have as the main event there. Maybe a Shavkat fight or something. You know what I mean? Like I don't know. That's interesting. It's just I don't understand how they wouldn't like capitalize on, you know, having someone from that region be the main event. They've got fighters from there. Like it's Georgia. Like you couldn't, I guess Delidsy, but timing-wise, surely you would think about that ahead of time. I don't know, man. That's fucking weird. Why would they do that? Napoleon would have conquered England if you didn't hide on your island like swamp rats. I mean, he would have conquered it if he just let women vote in England and fucking shifted third worlders in, you know what I mean? So, it doesn't really matter, mate. Shoulda, woulda, coulda, bitch. Fucking pussy. Tried to take shit with guns and army. Should have just came over, made everyone let women vote, and then just fucking poured in third worlders. Thank you for the 2. Aspinall. He said I'm impressive. 11:24. This is literally a part of a fucking advert. He doesn't mention me at 11:24. Stop lying. Someone get me the clip. I want to see how Anik responded towards the beginning. Alright, well, I ain't watching it through. Someone tell me. Who has the best accent in the UFC? I don't know. Tom Aspinall. 8:33.
And, you know, he's ready. That's the thing, right? It's like he gets an opportunity with Dirty Boxing, and whether he's my brother or not, I felt like he crushed it because he's just so damn ready, almost overdue type ready. So that's what you got to make yourself if you want to do this full time.
Yeah, it's pretty insane nowadays, the opportunity that people have, even if it's YouTube live streaming, Twitch live streaming, on Kick or anything. You see guys like MMA Guru, who just like is a one-man show, and now he has hundreds of thousands of views like on all his videos. I wonder do you think that is a better way, just getting reps on YouTube and learning on YouTube and learning on ChatGPT compared to male stuff or getting a loan out and going to college?
All right, what are you talking
about? I mean, I guess I can see more downside than upside to ChatGPT, right? I still don't use it to write any of my copy for TV and a lot.
Well, I don't know. They didn't really mention me much. But there you go. He said my name to him. Shout out to Tim Welch. You tried. Why did Bisping call you short? Because Bisping has a weird complex about height, even though he's like 5'11" or 6 foot. I don't know. Hangs around with Dominic Cruz all the time, so he feels like he's a big man, I guess. But I don't mind Bisping. Who do you want Justin on his last fight? This isn't his last fight. Thank you for the membership, Tony. I appreciate that. I mean, I'd like to see Gaethje versus Arman, but Paddy could jump the line in terms of some of those matchups, and in which case... 2. Aspinall record bottom position time, 1 second career. Yes, he does have 1 second of bottom time in his career. Insane. Who do you want to interview next, Pigger? I don't even know who that was against, by the way. Who has Aspinall been down? I'm not posturing up him. If I'm not having to posture the whole time, I can slouch if I want. Fucking hell. Who do I want to interview next? I want to get the O'Malley interview on the channel before the Marab fight. I don't know who I'm going to interview next, though. I mean, what cards are coming up? I guess JDM. Let's get a JDM interview. Volkov, slip. Oh, yeah, he slipped against Volkov. Is that really it? God. Yeah, because he slipped against Volkov, I guess. Fucking hell. Does that even count? He didn't get put there. That's interesting. He didn't get put there. That's interesting. UFC might run Poirier versus Max, New Orleans in July. Okay. Thank you for the $2. They could do. They could run show up. Thingy versus Max. Shout out to Aldi Jazz Salford. Appreciate the $2, dude. Poirier Max. I don't like Poirier Max, man. Poirier's beat him twice. Why would they do that a third time? Apparently it's in the works. I don't know how legit. Okay. When your face into the frying pan. Like Aldo. Bryce needs to come out to fishing in the dark, yeah. Do you guys know the story about Aldo's sister trying to kill him when he was a baby? You know Aldo's sister threw him on a barbecue when he was a baby out of his pram. Or out of his cot, sorry. Impression of Aspinall playing, alright, peekaboo. Yeah, peekaboo, mate. Oh, now you see me, now you don't, mate. What the fuck? Yeah. That's how he got the scar on his face. She threw him over her head onto a barbecue and he landed on his face and then he came off the fucking barbecue, obviously. But yeah. She tried to throw him on a barbecue when she was a kid. Out of his cot, straight on the fucking barbecue, head first. No fire! That's why Aldo doesn't speak English, because he would be the Hound. Sir Aldo Clegane. Fuck the king of Rio. Thank you for the 2. Thank you for the 10. What's up from Des Moines?